Trying to check Maxey here. Now Lillard's on him. Maxey shakes it. Three-pointer flies. Got it. Tyrese Maxey.
Time zone, so I think right now the Sixers are at an advantage. But for me, I always like playing the games because I don't like sitting around all day waiting for the game.
Embiid wins the tap and pours in a deep three.
77 games over the last 2 years. The injuries could be a problem for Milwaukee. All three of their best players.
And now the Sixers have the ball in a 9-point lead. Tyrese Maxey puts it down, drives, leans, and finger rolls and fills it up.
Sixers need a burst here at the end of this first half. Embiid steps into a three. Got it. Embiid can fill it up.
Second night of a back-to-back for the Raptors. Maxey, 34.
From Gordon on that drive, we saw him with that one solid pump fake power dribble to the basket.
Joel for three. Line, drive, triple counted.
They'll drop it off to Jalen Duren across the paint. Against Embiid. Hooks on the run, no. Rebound to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's going to fly to the hole. Flips it up and fills it up.
Maxey lets it fly. Oh, and Tyrese Maxey keeps the three-point theme alive. That's number 5 in the quarter for Philadelphia.
He's been drilling threes for a while.
No one's ever questioned his ability.
This guy can shoot the three, too. Tyrese Maxey with the answer for your Sixers.
Scores the first bucket. Jake Crowder enters for Antetokounmpo. You got Kelly Oubre on the floor now for the Sixers, and Embiid powers his way in.
Nurkic fronts Joel, and now Springer may have to do it himself. He goes to Embiid with three. Embiid, difficult shot, 4-3, and in! A Hail Mary falls.
Try to get together and understand how they're going to play them and communicate that with others. So it's a work in progress so far.
That's a long list right there, Chris, for Nick Nurse. How about that for a start? A
little bit of ball pressure. We talked about passing lanes. Another aspect of it is the ball pressure.
Maxey and Embiid, Lillard and Giannis going to work here. Embiid knocks it down. Sixers rolling now. It's a 2-point game.
10 fast break points. That goes down as 1. I feel like they've got more than that. They've been getting up and down the floor so well.
Now, Scotty soaring through the air with a block.
That was an unbelievable block.
Embiid. Take a three. Come out of the timeout. Do you draw that up?
Listen, need a stop.
If they're going to surge, it almost needs to happen on this sequence.
And Tobias Harris buries one.
We'll see how all this ends up. It's going to be a big story in Philadelphia. Meanwhile, the players that are here are trying to move on as Oubre is cooking in this first quarter.
The foundation set. Masai Ujiri brings him in as the head coach, elevating him as an assistant as Joel Embiid lays it up and in. Got 15 and 9 assists. Working with Embiid is Maxey. Embiid on the inside. Got it in the foul. Raptors get back in rotation. Barnes is over there once again. Maxey with a three, and it's good. Philly on a 5-0 run to start.
Robert Covington has it topside. And now Maxey puts it on the floor, trying to shake away from Sasser. He'll fire and fill it.
I just want everybody to hear what Brian Dameris said about James Harden. I think it is just the best summary of James Harden's career and just everything that he's done throughout his time in the NBA.
Ask the producer to pipe this into the Clippers locker room so I can talk to you, James. I hope you're taking notes. I'm telling you in advance, you're welcome for the wisdom I'm about to spew. Because, listen, I get on my knees every night and pray for someone to believe in me like Daryl Morey believed in you. You wanted a certain coach, they brought in Mike D'Antoni. You want to play a certain style, they played it. You wanted Dwight Howard, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. You wanted Chris Paul, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. They brought in your old friend Russell Westbrook. You want to go to Vegas on off days? They looked away. You wanted the team to stay over so you could go out at night. They changed the schedule, and it didn't work. And you know what? You said, I'm going to break up with my whoopee. not good enough. I see the bright lights in New York. I want to go there. My old pal Kevin Durant. It's going to work. The big three. And all after 1 year, you want it out. You realized, oh my gosh, I took this guy for granted, the guy that believed in me. I went back with Daryl Morey. They traded Ben Simmons for you. How did they pull that off? And you know what? You went there and you got a partner who got the MVP. He won the MVP. And what did you say afterwards? You said, they didn't hand me the reins. You're the point guard. You were holding the reins. And what did you do when you had the reins? You scored 9 points in Game 7 against Boston. You blew a 3-2 series lead. So they fired their coach. Not good enough. You broke up with your guy, believed in you again. You said, the bright lights of L.A., that's where I want to go. Let's see if that works. Listen, James, have you ever had those friends who had bad roommates? Over and over, they complained about their bad roommates. This guy's terrible. The bad roommate here. They never thought to be self-aware enough that they're the bad roommate. They're the problem. Hey, James, you're the problem. If this doesn't work this year in this system with this team, then you're going to go and point fingers at everybody else, and you're going to go back home and you're going to start swiping right for another team, and there's not going to be anybody left. Because, James, you're not the beard, you're not the system, you're the problem.